what I would say is that to me, there's literally nothing more relevant to our companies and to building than the values. And I say that because of the following stats. Like if I just say, like we say to the audience here, right? You say, okay, we rounded up all the data of every organization on the planet Earth ever among humans, companies, whatever kind of groups, not-for-profits, etc. And we have all the failure modes known. Okay, so for all the failures we characterized, like, they had a fire, they had an earthquake, they had, whatever. And then you say, okay, the number one highest frequency reason that the company or the organization or the team fell apart was basically integrity/values. Nobody disagrees with this.
Yep.
Okay, so when you flip it over to the company, to me, there's no distinction between the importance of values and building. In fact, they're two sides to the same coin. I've heard you say this before, and I think it's dead on Arizona's soul, which is it's a give first place. And to me, you have to, if you're really serious, which we are, about getting to prosperity for all, you have to have that in the private sector, and that's where all the wealth creation is. Mm-hmm. But a builder's mentality is, how am I going to help those others come build?
Yep.
Because when they come build, they're going to be prosperous with us. But I think we finally have this idea, and here in Arizona we're actively pursuing it, that what if we looked at the wealth creation part of the economy, which is the private sector, and said, we're going to figure out how to eventually get everybody involved in building.
Yes.
Because then when everybody's involved in building, they have the dignity of work, et cetera. That's probably the best shot we have to truly get to prosperity for all.